Hey guys, your boy Carver Perez 100 and welcome to my Money in the Bank results video. Money in the Bank was a pretty good pay-per-view. The crowd were really into the pay-per-view. The crowd it wasn't better than the night after WrestleMania, but the crowd in general were better than the crowd that were at WrestleMania. But it still didn't top the Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania when Dolph Ziggler cashed in his Money in the Bank. But Money in the Bank, it was a pretty good pay-per-view. It started off with the Usos taking on the Shield. The Usos came with an eyelash, I'd say, of becoming the WWE Tag Team Champions. Just Roman Reigns just got there in time to break up the count and denied them. And in the end, the Shield walked away with the gold. It was a mixture of a night for the Shield. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins won, but Dean Ambrose didn't. The Money in the Bank ladder match for the World Heavyweight title contract was won by the intellectual savior of the masses, Mr. Damien Sandow. If you didn't see it, Cody Rhodes was about to win the match. It was clear he was about to win. And Sandow, Rhodes' best friend, pushed him off the ladder and grabbed the case for himself. I can see this like setting up maybe a rivalry between the two. And maybe this would probably mean that Cody Rhodes may be turning face because he was kind of like feeding off the crowd, and the crowd were like super excited to see Cody Rhodes win, and he would have won if Sandow hadn't interfered. So yeah. If you ask me, I hope Cody Rhodes finds Damien Sandow and beats the holy hell out of him. Seriously, I hope he beats everything he can beat out of Sandow. Well, after what Sandow did. And that was only the first of many backstabs last night at Money in the Bank. The next match was Curtis Axel versus The Miz. Curtis Axel won even after The Miz had Paul Heyman ejected from ringside. Then we had Caitlyn versus AJ Lee for the Divas Championship. AJ Lee won via submission using her submission to Black Widow. Then we had Chris Jericho versus Ryback. Jericho was working on the injured leg of Ryback throughout the match, but in the end, the winner was Ryback. Then we had Alberto Del Rio versus Dolph Ziggler. It was a brilliant match. All in all, it looked pretty even until AJ Lee got involved and got Dolph Ziggler disqualified. So the second of three he backstabs. Ziggler stabbed in the back by his girlfriend, AJ Lee. Ziggler said he kept saying to her after the match they had this, saying that he had the match won and he had it all under control. Well, but AJ Lee did in fact get Ziggler disqualified when she tried to stop Del Rio from using a knee brace on Ziggler because of Ziggler's concussion, but she has no there's no way she can get out of this. It's her fault. It's her fault. Ziggler is not the World Heavyweight Champion. Next was the WWE title match between John Cena and Mark Henry. Mark Henry looked pretty good in this match, but John Cena did in the end won the match with the STFU. Mark Henry had no choice but to tap out. They had put him in the STFU for the second time. The first time Henry got to the ropes. The second time it looked like Henry was about to get to the ropes. Cena pulled him back to the middle of the ring, and that was all she wrote. Henry couldn't survive and had to tap out. And finally, the WWE Championship contract Money in the Bank All-Star match featuring Sheamus, Christian, CM Punk, Randy Orton, Daniel Bryan, and the returning Rob Van Dam. This match was incredible all throughout. At different times it looked like, I think everyone came within an hair lash of winning the match at one point or another. At one point it looked like Daniel Bryan was going to win when Curtis Axel came out and stopped Bryan when he hit him several times with a steel chair and laid Bryan out on the floor. And then Curtis Axel went over to CM Punk. I guess we'll never know what Axel was going to do. Was he here there to help Punk? We don't know. But Punk, I guess, realized Axel was there, picked up Axel, and hit him with the go to sleep. And you can see Axel laid out as Punk was trying to get over into the ring to try and get up and get the briefcase. Out came Paul Heyman. He was shouting at Axel, "Why would you interfere? That's my best friend. That's the guy I wanted to win this match." You could see Heyman obviously trying to cover his tracks. He obviously started Axel out to help Punk when it looked like Bryan was going to win. Punk was climbing up the ladder. He was almost there. Heyman was saying, "Go, go." Heyman even got in the ring. And then he grabbed the ladder. I was like, what is Heyman doing? And then he hit Punk in the lower region, in the back of his legs, upper thigh region, with the ladder. And then he hit Punk again. And finally, one more time, right in the head, busting Punk open. I mean, very badly busting him open. He was all there and all there. He was pretty busted. And you can see Punk was had a look of disbelief and shock that Heyman, his best friend, again another best friend, and double cross. What has Paul Heyman done? Oh, Punk grabs Heyman and kicks the shit out of him. In fact, I'll go over and help Punk. I don't like Heyman. I hope Heyman is gonna get what he deserves. And it's gonna be not enough. Whatever Punk does to Heyman, Heyman deserves worse. Anyway, Punk was laid out, obviously in no condition to climb the ladder. Rob Van Dam rolled into the ring, tried to capitalize. I don't even know if CM Punk could even get up to try and stop Van Dam, but I don't even know if Punk knew Van Dam was there, or trying to get to the... Punk rolled out of the ring, obviously still in a bit of disbelief at what Heyman just did to him. Van Dam seemingly was gonna get the Money Bank briefcase when Randy Orton came in, pulled Van Dam off the ladder. As Van Dam was falling down, he jumped up and hit an RKO in midair. Van Dam rolled out of the ring. Orton climbed up, and Randy Orton is the All-Star Mr. Money in the Bank winner. So Randy Orton will be the next WWE champion, and Damien Sandow will be the next World Heavyweight champion. What did you think of Money in the Bank? How will Punk react to the double cross of Paul Heyman, and how will Cody Rhodes react to the double cross of Damien Sandow? Don't forget, please like, subscribe, and peace.